This is Chad and Dalton from Coyote Classics here in Green, Iowa, and today we're checking out everybody's favorite, a 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner. Now that's the sound of a Roadrunner. Iconic. Car sounds really nice.
Done in kind of a neat color combination you don't see too often, with that beige, with the beige and saddle interior. And
yes,
it's done exactly like it was from the factory.
That's really classy looking, subtle color, but it goes perfect with that beige interior.
As we go underneath the hood here, I'll tell you what, that 383 motor sounds good, looks good. It's got power steering, Napa Legend battery. It's got the factory fender tag still intact, stock manifolds, and I love that 383 air cleaner.
I do too. Most importantly, it's got AC.
Yeah, no kidding. And the AC works. As we look at the top of the inner fenders, stuff like that, all looks good. It's done in a flat black. It's got the iconic scoop Roadrunner hood, black stripes. And really, for an older paint job, we got it in and buffed it all out. I'll tell you what, it's a super straight car, and it's got a great shine from bumper to bumper.
And if I remember correctly, the 69 Roadrunner has always been your favorite car, hasn't it?
Yeah, I love the Roadrunners. It's hard to fall in love with one specific car, but yeah, I've always been a big fan of the Roadrunners. Front grille and bumper, headlight, trim, all that stuff appears to be original and really in nice shape. As far as our gaps go, nice gap from front to back. Back of the hood fits beautifully along the top of the fender and the back of the cowl. Same thing here on the passenger side. Windshield looks to be in good shape as well. Top of the dash has all been repainted. A lot of times these are just plastic here, the little defrost duct work. They're in great shape as well. You can tell this car hasn't sat outside for a long period of time. Top of the fender, top of the door, all the way down here to the bottom looks great. We do have a couple little imperfections, a couple little bubbles right here, it's like 3 or 4. Bottom of the fender is perfect. Rocker panel's nice. There's a couple little paint runs right down here too. One right here and just a little bit there. Back corner is awesome. Over the wheel well looks good as well. Looks like we do need to, that emblem right there should be replaced or glued right there between the N and the E. It's got the dual chrome mirrors, black vinyl top, which is in fantastic shape. Nice and soft and pliable all through here. The back glass looks good. As we look in through the back glass, you got Pioneer speakers. Beautiful back shelf, and the top of the back seat is nice as well. As we look at the trim right around the back edge here, there's just a little paint imperfection right there.
And I just noticed some added horsepower on these wheels. You got that 8-ball valve stem cover all the way around. I'd say 5 horsepower a wheel. That's 20 horse.
I didn't notice that.
383.
How did I miss that?
Oh yeah.
It's got the stock rims with the 8-ball valve covers. I'd classify this as just a beautiful turnkey driver. Really nice car cruise quality car. You know, not a #1 car by any means, but a good, solid, legit, real Roadrunner.
Something you can take to your local car show, set a lawn chair out, have some fun with it.
Yeah, and there's just not many in this price range, period. These Roadrunners are just skyrocketed in price the last couple years. You know, just like all the muscle cars, but it's really hard to find a Roadrunner now under $50,000. Dome light works, headliner looks to be in good shape. The seats are in excellent shape. Even the paint and the door jambs, if you look here, you can tell that the jambs were done just as professional as the rest of the body. Very nice there. Top of the doors are in beautiful shape. Door panels, armrest. Might not be everyone's favorite color, but condition of this car is really nice.
Yes, it is.
Classic auto air. 62,573 miles on the odometer. When it came in, it had a steering wheel wrap. I hate those. I took it off, but it probably needs a new steering wheel. It's got about 7 cracks in it. Dash pad looks to be in excellent shape. In here is where you have all the classic auto air in the box down in here. Pedals look nice. Carpet's great. Headliner's in beautiful shape. Visors are nice. As I mentioned before, the dome light works. It's got the seat belts. It's got the beige seat belts in the front and in the back. Room for 3 in the back. Back seat and door panels beautiful. Back of the seat's really nice as well. Door shuts great. At the bottom of the door where it meets the rocker panel and the quarter, that looks great as well. Very nice straight car. We do have a couple little bubbles right here. Right there. And a couple tiny ones right there. Again, not a #1 car, but I'll tell you what, at first glance, when you walk up to it, I mean, this paint shines beautifully and it's super straight.
Yeah, it does.
I love that they went with the correct tailpipes here, the nice tailpipes. Back bumper has been re-chromed or replaced. That's in excellent shape. Trunk lid looks good, lines up good. Got a few little flaws right here in the paint at the very bottom of the trunk lid. There's another little paint problem right here. As you rub your hand across it, I mean, it's just smooth. You throw a towel on here, it just slide right off. Driver's side's nice and straight as well. Vinyl top is excellent on the driver's side. Very nice and soft all the way through. It's not shrunk. Paint imperfection in the black right here. Some more little bubbles on this bottom of the door. Driver's side door panel is beautiful. Scuff plates could use to be replaced. They almost look original. They've got some little scratches in that. Other than that, the door jamb paint's great. Seats are excellent. Windows go up and down nice, Steve?
Yes, they do.
See? And works good.
Ooh, they want to.
As far as the wipers go, the heck was the deal with the wipers?
Switch.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, they've got a switch.
We ordered a new motor. It wasn't the motor, so we're going to go ahead and fix the wipers. Make sure the AC blows nice and cold. The thing I like, it's got power steering. I mean, to me, that's the main thing.
That makes it awfully nice. It's been a while since we've had a Roadrunner in.
It really has.
Like you said, they're getting just harder to find, and
well, the people that have them just ain't selling them.
Runs like a Roadrunner.
Holy smokes!
Fast car.
That was 70 mile an hour just like that. That was crazy. Here's our brakes. Yeah, the brakes are fantastic. So we just have regular drum brakes, I'm pretty sure, up front. And they're not power. We have a nice full pedal. Steering's nice and straight as well. I was really surprised by the power of it.
I was too. I wasn't expecting it to have that much gonads.
not for just a stock 383 4 barrel, you know. I'm pretty impressed with it. Try her again.
Here at Coyote Classics, we love fast cars. There we go.
Sweet Roadrunner.
We drive these muscle cars like they're muscle cars, you know?
Well, hell, that's what they are.
Absolutely.
As far as our front end goes, it seems like it goes nice and straight down the road. Steering wheel's nice and straight. That's good. It's got just a little bit of a, probably just a little bit of a shimmy in the steering wheel at 70, 75, but
It's also, you know, 60 years old.
I know, not bad at all. And then, not to mention, I don't know how much it was driven in the last couple of years, you know? Yeah, fantastic. I'm just going to get down to just a little lower on the speed here and just see if that passing gear is working for us. Brake stop nice and straight. Oh yeah.
That kickdown works.
I'm impressed with it.
I am too.
Nice
car.
solid car too. Very solid underneath. Check out our website, coyoteclassics.com. Check out the floors, frame rails, trunk extensions, everything on this nice Roadrunner.
Link will be in the comments section of this video. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.